Nigeria's president put the reported controversial comments about African nations aside.
I'm not sure about, the validity or whether that allegation against the president was true or not. So the best thing for me is to keep quiet.
And focused on the joint fight with the US against terrorism.
We also congratulated the United States government on the important role it played in the defeat of ISIS, although some of the remnants have found their way to the Sahel region.
Trump's approval of a $600 million arms sale to Nigeria, delayed under the Obama administration, will also be combined with more anti-terror training for Nigerian forces to help defeat the scourge of Boko Haram and other terror groups.
Nigerian forces are currently leading regional efforts against ISIS in West Africa and doing very well, as we have. Nigeria is also leading African nations in the fight against Boko Haram and another ruthless jihadist terrorist group.
The US wants to invest more in Nigeria and is mulling infrastructure projects like railways, as is China. But the US president, always fixated on trade deficits and barriers, urged Nigeria to open up to the US.
We give Nigeria well over $1 billion in aid every year, and we have already started talking with the president about taking down the trade barriers, very substantial barriers to the United States trading with Nigeria. So we think that we are owed that.
Closer relations between the US and Nigeria and Africa as a whole may have been on the agenda, but the US president went off script too. President Buhari, ever respectful to his host, listened as Trump railed against US immigration laws and other subjects. Africa policy has largely taken a back seat to the Middle East, Europe and Asia in Trump's presidency so far, and nothing that African leaders heard today would suggest there's any change just yet. Nathan King, CGTN at the White House.